Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Psychic TV International. My name is Harry T, and it is Saturday the 13th of December at 8 o'clock Australian Eastern Time. For those of you who are watching live, welcome, welcome, welcome. And there are some of you that I do know that watch this back after the live is finished. Welcome to you too, whatever time and date that might be. It's good to have your company. Let me know if you can see and hear me. All good. Let me know if this is all working on your end. That would be fabulous. Please make sure you like and share this video first and foremost before you do anything else. That way you know that you've done it right straight off the bat. Like and share. This will be fantastic if you do that straight away. And then that way you know that you've done it right, and then I don't have to keep chasing you up, because I know that sometimes people, they do it wrong, and sometimes it's obviously not intentional, but they struggle to figure out how to like and share the video. I don't know why, but some people do. So just make sure you like the video straight off the bat and share the video as well. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Jen. Hi, Graceful from YouTube. Cherie, you're home. Good to see you, Cherie. Diane, how are you, Diane? Hi, Jade. Hi, Jocelyn. Hi, Kate. Love that. Good to see you guys who are watching. Now, Jocelyn, I've got good news for you. The 50% off my book and also free shipping, we extended that because I had a feeling you might not have had a chance to do it. So I did that. I spoke to my publishers the other day, and they sent me this for you. Well, not just for you, but I'm trying to make you feel more special. So I'm going to send you that link. There we go. So it's available 50% off and free shipping for the Christmas gift. I know that you wanted it for Christmas. So 50% off and free shipping just for you, Jocelyn. Wink, wink. So there's the link for you to do, because I think you didn't get a chance to do it while it was on that sale. So they extended that. And I'll just say it's just for you, Jocelyn, but really it's for anyone who does that. So there's the link for you, so that we know you got that, Jocelyn, and you can get it for 50% off and free shipping. Beth can hear me and see me. Fantastic. Good to see you, Beth. I love that, Jen. Jen, I was just talking about you with Michael before the show, because you're coming on I think a couple of weeks. So remember, the website is psychictvinternational.com. The phone numbers are scrolling down on the bottom of your screen. You can see the numbers, and I will also read them out for you. In Australia, the number is 02907 10199, and our international number worldwide is +61 488 25177. We've got Grace available on pin 9888. We've got Ben Graham available on pin 9166. We've got Blessed Beth available on pin 9150. We've got Judith Sky available on pin 9125, and we have Natalie Norton Baker available on pin 9810. So they're all available for you right now if you want to give them a call and have a session one-on-one over the phone. They're all available for you now. If you wanted to speak to Terri, we've got Terri on tonight, who I know you all love. She will be joining us, and you can ask a question of Terri. Just make it, a brief question, not a life story, but you've got to make sure you like the video and you share the video. And once you've liked and shared, in the comment, let us know, hi, I've liked and shared, will I sell my house? Or whatever your burning question may be. And we'll do our best to get to you with Terri. And Cherie, you're wonderful to be on with us tonight. I know you've been so busy, and I'm so glad to have you on. Cherie, just double check people do it right, because I know that sometimes they don't, but I've got a tracker now that helps me to sort of alert me to let me know. And yes, Jocelyn, yay. So you've got the link. So you've got the link that I sent, and you can press that and you get 50% off and free shipping. So definitely get that for Christmas. Alrighty, let's bring on our fabulous Terri, and we will get on with your, please continue to like and share and bring in those comments, because there are lots of comments. Hi, Nicole, good to see you. Okay, let's add Terri. Hey, Terri, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I love the genie bottle. I remember we spoke to you the other day when you were on last, and I said, "Where's the genie bottle?"
Just a little bit of magic.
How you doing?
I'm good. Yes.
Yeah, good to see you. And I know that the show, we're wrapping up pretty much for the year. So thanks so much for joining us tonight. What can you let people know how? I mean, most people know you now, but for those who may be new or who may watch later, can you just tell us a little bit about you and how you can help people with your skills?
Sure. Okay. Like, a long story really short is that I spent a great deal of my time in the military. So what I do now as opposed to what I did then is it's pretty much a complete juxtaposition. So
Yeah.
interestingly, though, I always felt that I had the ability to read people, and I think it was energy reading. So just to all you people out there who don't think you've got any of the good stuff, you do. You just don't quite know what it is. So it took me a long time to sort of realize that I had these gifts that I could use. And since I learned that, I've actually been, the more you know, the more you know. So you practice at them and you learn other things, and it becomes a little easier for you. So it's out there for everyone, but I use cards, I use my mediumship, I also use all of my clairsenses. So it comes to me like a language, and it's a language that only you know. So you have to learn your own language to hear what's going on in the universe around you. So
I love that.
Listen out with everything that you've got.
I love that, Terri. Words of wisdom. Well said. I love it, love it, love it. We're getting lots of hellos and lots of love there for you, which I love. So please, everyone, like this video and share this video. First and foremost, that's a first step. And then if you do want to ask a question of Terri, you're more than welcome to. But you must like the video and you must share it first. And then in the comment box, let us know that you've liked and shared, and include your question together with that. Now, what I was going to also say is... there was something I was going to say about the like button. So make sure where you write the comment on the stream, right next to it, there's a thumb up or a love heart. You can just press that. That will make sure that you've done that. Okay. All right. Let's start off with my friend who's watching. This is my friend who I love, Kate. And I don't think you've ever given Kate a message, so that's why I want to start off with Kate.
No.
Kate has said, liked and shared, will my husband be getting a new job in 2026? Oh, I love that question.
Okay, look, the thing I hear straight away is that he has to be determined to do it. Okay, if he's just been doing that about it for a long time, then he really needs to focus. Okay, what I've got here, I'm just having a quick look at my little cards, and the first card he's got is the card of the mountain. Now, that when the mountain comes along, its energy is strong. The mountain, obviously, though, indicates that there's a bit of a climb. So like I was feeling, yes, he's got some heavy-duty work to do. It doesn't mean he can't do it, though. If you look at the card again, when I can get it in focus there, the mountain's got no obstacles on top of it. It's a climb. So, yes, there is the ability there, but he also has the sun shining on the pathway and the bouquet of flowers. So this is really positive. But as I said, to start with, he's got to put in the hard work to get it. It's not going to come to him.
Okay, good response. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kate. I love you, and I love your husband, as you know.
Well, can I quickly give a shout out to a couple of people I've seen on here?
Totally, yeah, because there's some people saying they love you. Yeah, go.
My darling Alison Kennedy Lee, who's tuning in from South Korea, from Busan in South Korea tonight. Hey, AK. My gorgeous niece, Jessica Jackson, and I've also got a couple of other friends in there, Carolyn Roger, and I'll probably see more as we're going. To everyone there that I know, thanks for popping in, everyone.
Fabulous.
And tune in more often.
Fabulous. I love that. Love that. So please continue to like and share the video. And of course, in the comment box, let us know you've liked and shared and include your question with that. And of course, it's not possible to get to everybody tonight, but we will do our best to get to as many as we can.
Try.
And if you don't get chosen, you can make that call, but also you can try again. Okay, let's go to Ty Jackson. Hey, Ty Jackson. Ty Jackson has said, I've liked and shared. Will 2026 be a better year for me? That's a good question.
Ty, I feel that there's a whole lot of sadness attached to this year. But what I would like you to know, just in case you don't, is that in numerology, this year is a 9-year. And a 9-year is the end of a cycle. So whatever's going on this year that hasn't pleased you, I'm in the same boat. I am looking forward to shipping this year off and can't wait to see the backside of it. But by the same note, next year is the beginning of a new cycle. So yes, it can be a good year for you. The first card that come up, though, are the mice. Now, the mice are about anxiety and fear. So you need to let that go. Even if you don't quite know where you're going yet, have faith in the fact that it's a start of a new cycle. You've got the stars there. Obviously, stars come out at night saying you can't quite see your way yet, but have faith and just keep going because You've also got the letter, and the letter is waiting to fulfill the fire of your desire. So whatever you want next year, mate, you can make it happen, Ty. So don't be afraid. Really push out there and go for it, okay?
I love that. Amazing. Very, very good. And Kate's come back saying, thank you so much, Terry. I appreciate the insight.
Pleasure.
Love that. Love that, love that, love that. Okay, let's go to Jocelyn. How are you, Jocelyn? And I'm so excited for you to tell me when you've bought the book. Jocelyn has said, liked and shared. Hi, Harry. Hi, lovely Terry. May I kindly get a message for the rest of the year, please? I know there's not much left, couple weeks left.
No, there's not. And you know what? I would just not even worry about the rest of the year, mate, because you are in your little sailing ship and you are punching forward. So the beautiful thing about the sailing ship is it says, if you are steering the ship, the blossom of wealth will bloom in your heart. So it is going forward, mate. You've also got the bear that can be about strength, but it's also about being careful about your own words to yourself. Don't tear yourself down, okay? Know that you've got what it takes. You've also got the resurrection cross. So there is a new beginning for you too. Remember, you're steering the ship, mate. Make it happen, all right? Don't let yourself be torn down because you don't think you're good enough. You absolutely are.
I love that. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you, beautiful Jocelyn. Ty Jackson has come back saying, awesome, thank you, with lots of hearts. Oh, thanks, Ty.
Oh, thanks, Ty.
Yeah, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Okay. And remember, you can only ask one question, so don't double dip. And we are going to go to Kiana. Hi, Kiana. Good to see you. Kiana has said, loved and shared. Could I please have a reading? Will Mum be with me during my upcoming surgery? Investigation of endo. Much love. Okay, so she wants to know if her mum will be around to help, I'm assuming, with her recovery process with the surgery that's coming up.
Well, I can tell you for a fact that your loved ones will be there hanging around. Now, I've also got someone to the side of you. Now, it doesn't feel like, it feels like it's above. I don't know if it's attached to the side of mum, like a cousin or an uncle or an aunt, but there is another person there that is quite strongly attached. And you've got these people around you. And right now I'm getting a hug. So what they are telling me is that they're encircling you. So please know that they'll be there with you. The weird thing is that I've also had surgery recently, and I felt strangely really close to feeling the people around me. Now, the reason I know that is because I actually had a knee replacement, but it was only under a spinal block. Okay, there were no general anesthetics, so I was awake pretty much the whole time, even though while I was sort of on the edge of things, so I could feel them around. So please know that they'll be with you. So take that energy with you, okay? They will be there.
Oh, beautiful. I love that. Thank you, Terry, for that. And thank you, Kiana, and lots of love for your upcoming surgery, darling. Jocelyn has said, thank you so much, Terry. Lots of love to you and Merry Christmas to you and your family. Love that. And make sure you tell me, Jocelyn, when you press that link and gotten that 50% off and free shipping. I'll be waiting to hear, darling. Now, I've got a message from Perfect. Thank you so much. So just letting everyone know, we've got, so the number in Australia is 02907 10199, and our international number is +61 488 25177. We've got Amazing Grace on pin 9888. We've got Ben Graham on pin 9166. We've got Blessed Beth on pin 9150. We've got Judith Sky on pin 9125. We've got Leanne. I think it's Leanne the Barefoot Medium, I think she goes by actually, on pin 9899. And we've got Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810, all available for you to take your calls. So give them a call and have a chat with them one-on-one over the phone. All righty. I love you back, darling. Okay, let's go to, Andy's Mysteries. I really liked your name. I think I said this to you the other day, Andy's Mysteries. It's good to see you on, darling. Liked and shared. Hey, Harry, good to see you. May I please get some advice from my past loved ones? Thank you.
I want to know what Andy's Mysteries are, for starters.
I think she goes by an alias, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and we had this conversation the other day, I think it was last week or the week before, and I thought, I love it. So I saw
well, there's nothing like a mystery, is there?
Love it.
Okay, Andy, I feel I've got a couple of people around. I've certainly got someone who's had something like an aneurysm. It doesn't feel like a stroke. It feels like more. Oh, is it a stroke? You've got a lot of people around you. I've got someone with a really heavy chest issue. To me, it feels like a heart, but I also feel like there's someone around who's had some sort of breast issue. I don't know if it's the same person, but I'm really, really choked up with them. What they're telling me is that, she is very mysterious, so she's saying. What they're telling me is that you need to step forward, okay? You need to sell yourself. And I mean in the nicest possible way, loves, okay? There's a big year coming for you if you want it, but you need to push out from where you are. I don't know if you've heard something recently or you've seen something recently, but you need to follow it, okay? Because they're saying follow what your dreams are, okay?
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, we've got lots of, I'm just double checking everyone's doing the liking and the sharing. Okay, perfect. So then I can star them and we'll do our best to get to you. Okay, let's go with, going to pick Nita. How are you, darling, Nita? Nita has said, hello, Harry and Terry. I hope you're both well. I've liked and shared. I would love to know what's coming up in the new year for me. Please, Terry. I love that.
Oh, Nita, hi. How are you? Look, I felt compelled to pull a what are these things called? Tarot card. Tarot.
Yes.
Oh, look, I'm disappearing in my own bottle there.
I love it.
Tarot. I'm fading out.
I love it because it adds to the mystique. I love it.
There's no smoke though. I can't do the smoke trick like Jeannie does.
True.
It's the Chariot, and the Chariot's an amazing card because it's all about you having success in the face of difficulty, and also talks about you being finally you having control. You literally have the reins to the Chariot. So whatever it is that you're chasing, whatever it is that you're after for next year, I'd say really go for it because you've got the Ring, the Mountain, and the cross pathways. So these three tell me that the Ring is a contractual thing. If you're looking for a new job or if you've just got to make a contract with yourself to do something, now's the time to do it. Yes, another hard climb, but remember, it's just a climb. And the cross pathways do tell me that there is something else coming up for you, even though you may think that there's not. So remember, you have control. So go down the pathway of your choosing. Remember, though, that there's no pathway that's more right nor wrong than the other.
Oh, I love that. That was
really well said. You got to feel it.
That was really well said. I liked that. Thank you so much, Terry, and thank you, Nita. Okay, we've got lots of wonderful people watching, and this is some feedback for you. This is yes, Lynn loves you. Lynn loves you, saying she's known you for 50 years.
Love you too. Yes.
Love it. Okay, so Andy's Mysteries has said you were really spot on, and I needed to hear that. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Fabulous. Love that. Remember, you've got to like and share the video, people. Don't even
bother. Like and share, darling. Like and share. Listen to the main man here.
Like and share, and then when you've done that, you can write a comment, but let us know you've liked and shared with that question as well, okay? Alrighty. Kiana's come back with some feedback for you as well, saying my pop, which was mum's dad, passed over 10 years ago, and he was a huge, significant part of our lives. It's not often I feel him around, although he was and is my pop. He kind of felt like my dad. Oh, okay. Isn't that nice? Love that.
He was very close to your mum.
Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. All right, let's go to Cassandra Beck. Hello, Cassandra. Hello, liked and shared. I would love a message if drawn, please, and thank you. Love that.
Oh, messages away, away, Cassandra. This is a really interesting time for you. I've got the card of the lady. Now, the card of the lady is really quite interesting because it says only the lady can say to what she will amount. So in real terms, I guess it's kind of like the Chariot card. It's really saying to you, what is it that you want? It's time that you go for it, all right? You've got the card of the House. Now, the House is a brilliant card. It says, fortune, luck, money, and love, those things will come to those who are blessed from above. So you as the lady have got to say, what is it that I want? Is it a contract for marriage? Is it a contract for a new job? Whatever it is that you want, you can get because you have the contract card with you as well. So know that the luck is running with you, okay? You decide what it is you want. And remember, not too many bites of the shit sandwich at one time. By that, I mean focus on one thing first, okay? Don't take everything on at the same time.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Amazing. And also, everyone who's watching, and I'm so glad that you're all on, just also a reminder, because we are towards the end of the year, Michael DeMarco will be hosting the Thursday show that's coming up, and that will be his final Thursday show for the year. And then he'll be starting back in January, but he'll let you know his starting back date on Thursday. But just a reminder, Michael DeMarco is back for the Thursday show, but he will be wrapping that up this coming Thursday. That'll be his last show for the year. And then we've got 2 more Saturdays on with me, I believe, before we wrap up for the year. And then we'll be starting back in January. Okay, so let's go with, let me just double check that one. Yep, perfect. Let's go to Lynn Stubbings. Hey, Lynn. Lynn has liked and shared, and I love the dolphins. Hi, everyone. Would like any messages from any loved ones in spirit? Thank you.
Okay. Look, I don't have anyone real clear for you at the moment, except for one that's kind of lurking around about the edges, and it's someone who's had an issue in the gut. Now, I don't know if this is a cancer, but it was a really insidious thing. It's almost like this person was eaten from the inside. So it wasn't a pleasant ending, but they want, and look, and I hate to say this because, please don't worry, but they're after you getting checks done, getting your girly checks done and getting your other physicals done. Make sure that you go to the doctor, okay? And please, this is not a warning, okay? They're just nagging. So please know that you're being nagged, all right? I certainly have a grandmother figure here. I don't know if it's, listen, I don't know if this is her with the breast issue, because I've got the breast issue coming back here again. But what I'm getting from her in particular is that, look, sorry, she's showing me a dog. Now, I don't know if you've had a dog that passed, but she has a dog with her. And if you're looking at getting another dog, then please do. But there's also a trip. Gosh, they're inundating me. Mate, you just need to tune in before you go to sleep. Just say to them, send me the messages, and you'll start getting messages in some form or other. They've got plenty to say to you, okay? So there's a trip, plan it. You need to do it. If you need that dog or want that dog, then you're allowed to have one, okay?
I love that. Amazing. Now, remember, the website is psychictvinternational.com. The phone number in Australia is 02907 10199. Our international number is +61 4 888 25177. We've got Amazing Grace on pin 9888. We've got Ben Graham on pin 9166. We've got Blessed Beth on pin 9150. We've got Judith Sky on pin 9125. We have Leanne, the Barefoot Medium, on pin 9899. And we have Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810. Now, if any of those psychics happen to be watching, because sometimes they might or might not be, or if they watch it back later, definitely do a post on your socials to let people know that you're logged on, just so people know. So, because it's one thing for me to say, but it's another thing if you tell your base that you're on, because I find whenever our psychics do a post and say, hi, everyone, if you want to connect with me tonight, I'll be logged on. Here's my PIN number, here's the phone number. They're always snapped up. Always. So if you are watching and if you are logged on and you are available, which you are, that I've just read out, definitely jump onto your socials and say, hey, everyone, if you want a reading tonight, I'm logged on for the next hour. This is my PIN number. This is the number to call me. It's definitely, I'm giving you some good advice there to get your calls happening. Okay, let's give you some feedback from Cassandra Beck. Thank you so much, Harry and Terry. Absolutely beautiful reading. Thank you so much. I really needed to hear that today. I want to keep pushing forward and making good choices. And I love that. And hitting goals. There's a new year coming. Cassandra, that's fabulous. Thank you lots. And I love watching from South Dakota. Isn't that fabulous, Cassandra? Thank you so much for joining us. That's wonderful. And
We've got
Nita
a whole
came.
international contingent tonight, don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
And Nita said, thank you. That means a lot. So looking forward to next year and what it brings. Love and light to you both. Beautiful, Nita.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much, darling. I love that. Okay, let's go to beautiful Diane. How are you, Diane? Good to see you. Diane has said, I have liked and shared, will my daughter find her own place? Thank you and Merry Christmas to all. Good question.
Yes, she will. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know how long she's been looking for, but yeah, it's going to come up for her. Please tell her to be a little patient. There's just a little bit more time, but she's got the steering ship again, or the sailing ship again. And this is a wonderful card. As I said before, it also says, if you inherit money, you will travel the world with it. Now, what that really means is that you will get those things that you really wanted if you've done the right thing, if you've saved for it, if you've really planned for it. It sounds to me like she has. She will have some good luck because she's got the fishes. The goldfish are beautiful cards because the fish will, they will bring, they're about prosperity, they're about economics. So these two cards alone just tell me she's been doing the right thing with the money. So good on you, girl. The other thing you've got there is the contract card, the ring. So yeah, absolutely, you'll find your place. Absolutely. And enjoy it, my friend. Enjoy it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Diane. And Diane, I hope Kathy's doing well. Please let Kathy know that I'm saying hello. Okay, let's go to Leanne. Hi, Leanne. Leanne has said, I've liked and shared, which way is my future heading in the next year with work and home?
Well, we're all a bit excited about next year. And
I'm noticing that.
Like me, everyone's waiting for this year to be gone. So be gone this year. Be gone. Now, okay, you've got the stars there. So look, the stars come along and they are happy things, but they're about divine guidance. So if you can't quite see your way forward yet, that's okay. Just keep going because you've got the moon here. Now, the moon, I love. You've got the moon and the stars together. So clearly it's here a little bit in the dark, and that's fine. But it says what is possible with the moon, it will happen very soon. You will climb to great heights if you use your heart and your might. So this is a wonderful future for you, okay?
Oh,
You've also got the sun shining on your pathway. So whichever, and remember what I said before about the shit sandwich, one thing at a time, all right? So whatever is the most important to you, focus on that first, whether it's the house or the home, the work or the home. Focus on the thing that's more important to you, the one that's in the top of your mind now.
Oh, wow. I love that. Amazing. Thank you so much, Leanne. Okay, now we've got some feedback from Lynn.
Yeah.
Lynn has said, wow, thank you. Her mum had stomach cancer. They've all have all the tests ready to be done. Wow, Terri, right on key. I have a dog 3 years old. I felt them today pressing on my slipper. Aww.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It would be nice. Isn't that wonderful? Love that, love that, love that. Hello, Margaret from Cornwall in England. Nice to have you on. Please make sure so everyone, you only get chosen if you've liked the video and if you shared the video. You don't get chosen otherwise. So you've got to like the video, you've got to share the video. And also you don't always get chosen because it's always the luck of the draw, really, because there's a lot of people want free stuff because people love free stuff.
We love free stuff.
So you've got to like the video, you've got to share the video. That's how you qualify. And then once you've liked and shared, in the comment box, let us know, hi, I've liked and shared, will I sell my house? Or whatever your question may be, but you've got to make sure you've liked the video and shared the video, and you've got to make sure that you've specified that before your question in the one comment. Okay, capiche? All right, let's go to someone else, and that will be Jade. Jade and Jason have said, hi, Harry and Terri. I've liked and shared. Are there any messages from our son Levi that I remember you, that passed away in May of this year? Thank you.
Look, Jade and Jason, look, I feel that there was some, oh gosh. Okay. Look, I'm just going to say that there was some, there is someone around you that passed with some sort of recklessness. Okay. Now, I don't know in particular if this is Levi, but I've also got this really, really strange sense in my head of like, not having any sort of sense of balance. I'm really sort of unbalanced. So you need to know that that Levi is being cared for. There's I'm going to say a mother and father figure. Now, obviously it's not you two, but there is someone looking after him like it's their son. So please know that he's being cared for, okay? And he's safe. He says he's safe. Okay, I've got a closed off throat, and a lot of times this means that there were things that either you didn't get to say or he didn't get to say before he passed. Please know that there's no need, okay, that he understands, okay, and if it's you that didn't get to say the things that you really wanted to, please know that's okay, and he understands, and he's okay, all right, he understands what you're trying to say, all right, he's around you. He's also showing me rain. I don't know what it is in particular with rain, but it's like he's showing me that they're like his tears washing things clean, okay, for a new start. Okay, so
Okay,
he's
perfect.
got a new start where he is as well. So please feel confident.
I love that. Just letting you know, there's a couple of people who are saying they've liked and shared, and they're writing the comment correctly, but they're not actually liking or sharing. So
You devils.
based on my track, I know, and sometimes I think they do it mistaken. I've caught a couple of people actually, and I've noticed that they sort of don't really pop up anymore. But I think there are some that innocently do it wrong. So just make sure where the comment, you can see there's a like button, which is a thumb up and a love heart. You've got to press that, otherwise it doesn't actually qualify. So it's one thing to say it, it's another thing to do it. Okay. Now, Margaret Jackson has done it correctly, but what I'm going to help her out a little bit. I'm going to help her out a bit because
she forgot to put the question in.
Well, this is, I'm going to help her. So, because I'm a nice person. I'm a nice person, Margaret, darling. Okay, so Margaret has liked and shared, which is fabulous. And the question that she wanted to follow through with is that she's from Cornwall in England. It's her first time. And are there any messages that she needs to hear? It would be greatly appreciated, with kisses.
Look, I've got someone singing at me. I don't know who the hell this is, but it's a male. I don't know if you had any. Look, this is really weird. I don't know if you had anyone that was involved or worked in a colliery, but I'm getting these pictures of somebody who sang in a choir, and it was a work thing, and not sophisticated. This is like, just a you or me. Well, probably not me because I ain't got the greatest voice. But singing in something, and there's a lot of joy in it. So I'm also getting the ear, which means that there are people around you, and you've got to listen in with your senses because someone's sending you messages. Okay. What else does she need to know? That there are people around. She's getting lots of messages. So I think that she has a bit of strength in this field, and she needs to listen in a little bit better. But I've also pulled a card for you, and it's the Six of Wands. Now, I love wands. Wands are like walking sticks. They're about forward momentum. And you say this little bloke here, he's on his horse and he's riding forward. So it's saying to you, lift yourself up, look at things from a different perspective, because this one here I love. It's about you earning every one of your successes. So don't sell yourself short. Know that you're on your horse now. You have the control, you have the reins. So take it wherever you want to take it to next year. You have everything with you to do that.
Fabulous. Love that, love that, love that. Hello, Christine Riley. Good to see you, and thank you for doing it correctly, darling. And thank you for watching it live. I've seen you pop up a couple of times after the show, and I say that because sometimes I'll go back on like last week's show and just double check who's watched it back. And I've seen your name a couple of times when the show's long finished. I think there was one that you watched 3 days later, I think, and it showed it, and I loved that. And so you're on live now, so I thought, I've seen you. I've got to pick you while you're live watching. But I remembered when I said to myself, if I see you in the comments during a live show, I'll definitely let you know that I noticed a couple of shows you had watched. I think it was literally a couple of days after the show. And I thought, I love that you were still watching. Anyway, Christine has said, liked and shared. The job I have applied for, will it be the right job for me, please? And thank you. Okay, good question.
I think it will be, because I have the book card here, and the book is about new chapters. All right. It's lovely because it says pay attention as the book nears. You know, unlock the secrets it may hide, and you will turn misfortune's tide. So the tide is right for you to turn. Be careful with what you're saying, though. Don't undersell yourself. You have the bear there as well. That jumped out as I was shuffling. So just think of yourself as coming at it from the right place, because you've got the card of the lilies, and the lilies are really about integrity. And it says if the lilies are at your head, you walk where virtue treads. So this to me sounds like it might be the right thing for you. Alrighty. Just don't undersell yourself. And I've also got the heart card, and the heart brings happiness. So this feels really good. As to time frames, look, not so sure. If this one doesn't come up, please don't lose heart. Know that there is something else for you, all right? But there is huge positivity for next year. So
Amazing.
Don't lose heart if you miss out on this one, all right?
Amazing, amazing, amazing. And just a reminder, don't just say liked and shared, will I sell my house? You've got to make sure you do so. So you've got to make sure you've liked the video and shared the video, and then you can write a comment saying, hi, I've liked and shared, will I sell my house? Or whatever your burning question may be. It's not good enough to just say it. You've got to actually do it, okay? And I do have a little tracker that does alert me to who isn't doing it. So don't think I don't know, because I do. And again, also, not everyone is chosen. So those of you who are doing it correctly and you miss out, you just miss out, because it's impossible to get to everyone. Alrighty, let's go to someone else. It's going to be, I'll just throw some feedback at you. Margaret Jackson said, thank you so much with kisses. Jade and Jason have said, thank you. That's nice to hear. He couldn't speak.
There you go.
And I missed it when he passed away. We miss him so much, but no, he's always around. Oh, that's beautiful, darling. And that one we just did. Okay, fabulous. All right, let's go to our beautiful Jen. Hello, Jen, darling. Jen, and you're going to actually be on the video on the 27th. Very exciting, darling. I know our producer will send you that link either that day or the day before. Probably the day before, I'm assuming. And then you'll be able to join us live, and then people can meet Jen. I've met Jen. She's fabulous. Jen has said, liked and shared. Hi, Harry and Terry. What does 2026 bring me? Everyone is asking. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what, folks? Just keep in mind what I was saying before about the this being a full cycle, end of cycle year. So, I mean, it's time to get out there and get rid of the stuff that's been hanging around your neck, and get in there and do something positive for yourself. All right. Look, I've got the death card here, and it looks like I've died and disappeared to heaven there. The death card is not a bad card for people who don't really know anything about tarot cards. The death card is absolutely fabulous, because it means that something must die for something new to begin. Now, I'm not talking about physical death. I'm talking about, you know, it could be spiritual, it could be anything, but it's saying to you, and it's an end of a cycle. So matches terribly well with what's going on in the whole sort of end of year sort of thing. But I do have another card for you, and it's the card of the man. Now, with these cards, like the tarot cards, these are called Lenormand cards. Harry and I love them. We talk about these ad nauseum whenever
we do. We do.
The man card and the woman card, she was up before, they generally refer to the man card as the man that goes out there and forges his way forward and does all that sort of stuff, and listen to me, and I can achieve this. That's asking for you to use those aspects of your personality to push yourself forward. If you have the woman card is really about trusting your gut and listening to your gut. But the really interesting thing about the man card is it says the lesson of the day is to listen to what your man has to say. So with respect to that, listen to those things that are telling you and pushing you forward with guidance, okay? Regardless if you're frightened of it, because you do have the fear card there, the anxiety of the mice, but you also here have the horse and rider. That's saying, get on with it, girl. Get on your horse and go, okay? The horse and rider is wonderful because it brings new things from a foreign land. So there's new things coming for you. You've just got to be brave enough to push out there with that really strong inner self you've got and get on with it, doll.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you. That was fabulous. All right, let's go to Dana or Dana. Hello, darling. Just make sure you've hit that like button on the video because it's showing me that you've shared, but for some reason, either you have liked it or you've unliked it or by accident. So just double check you've definitely done the like, but you've done the sharing, which is great. Dana or Dana, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, has said, hi, I've liked and shared. Will I meet my soulmate soon? Ooh.
Oh, look, soulmate.
True. True. I know. I thought
It's difficult. Look, I know that your soul changes. We all vibrate differently. We do all these amazing things. So don't let one picture of who you think your soulmate is to fit in, because I don't think they will. That's the beauty, is that you'll have someone who comes up and you'll go, this isn't the person I pictured. But I do think there's someone around for you or around waiting. But remember, you've got can we see her there? There she is. Okay. This is the Empress. The Empress is quite a wonderful card because and don't take this the wrong way, but in this, she's actually pregnant. So what the Empress is about fertility. So there is a really fertile time around you. Don't waste it looking for that one person who you think might be your soulmate. Okay, you've got the Garden card. The Garden card is wonderful because it tells me that you will soon find the right people, all right? You've got the right people, you've got the sun on your pathway, and you've also got the horse and rider. So this is good news from a foreign land, and by that, it means that this is not the person you will be expecting. So cast a wide net.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Awesome. Very good. Okay, let's go to Graceful. And I just want to also, before we go to Graceful, just want to let everyone know those same psychics are logged in. So again, the website is psychictvinternational.com. The number in Australia is 0290710199. International number is 6 +614 888 177. You've got Amazing Grace pin 9888. You've got Ben Graham pin 9166. You've got Blessed Beth pin 9150. You've got Judith Sky pin 9125. You have Leanne the Barefoot Medium on pin 9899. And you've got Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810. So anyone who doesn't get chosen tonight, guess what? You can get chosen yourself by making that call, by picking up the phone. So really, it can be a self-choosing. Woohoo! All right, let's go. I know, me too. Let's go to Graceful, who is from YouTube. Hello, Graceful on YouTube. Liked and shared. I would like to know what is in store for me in the new year. Many thanks. Everyone's very curious about that, aren't they?
Yep, absolutely.
Bit of a theme, Terri.
Now it's only a matter of days, really, isn't it?
True.
Now, you know what I was saying before? I've said this a million times, that we get the same cards keep coming up for people.
Yes.
I've had this come up again, the horse and rider. Now, it's obviously saying to people, get on your bloody horse and get riding, because this brings new things from a foreign land. So get out there and have a bit of an adventure. Look, I'm sorry, I've also got to say that there is also someone around you, and to me it feels like someone who's had a stroke, because I've got this going on in the head. I've also got a deafness and an inability to sort of feel or function properly on one side of my body. So please know, whoever this is to you, that they're around. It feels like a male, and it feels older than you. I don't know if this, again, is an uncle or someone just out of your direct line. But back to you. Don't worry about the mice. Feel the fear and do it anyway, alrighty? Because you've also got the Garden card, and that means that you will soon meet a man. This is the gardener's plan. Now, the man is the thing that you want, not necessarily a man, but you will find the thing that you want. You've just got to get on your horse and start riding towards it.
I love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's go to Bernadette. What a great name, Bernadine. I love that name.
Bernie. She's another one of my darling friends. Hi, Bernie. How are you? And she'll hate that I call her Bernie. Oh, my God.
Really?
I'm in way amounts of trouble now.
Which is funny, because here I am saying I love the name Bernadine.
Bernadine Monique Sabine.
All right,
She's got a good Catholic name.
I love it. All right,
And I can
Bernadine.
hear her laughing from where she is now down in Canberra too.
I'm going to call you Bernadine, and I'm going to let Terry get in trouble for the Bernie comment. So Bernadine liked and shared, hey, Terry, any messages from my mother who died on Anzac Day?
Yeah, look, it's gosh, I've got the same stuff going on in the headspace here, so I don't know if this was her intruding. All truth, I don't know how her mother died. I don't remember any of that stuff. My apologies to anyone, but the moment stuff comes in like that, because I do so many readings and things, it goes straight out. So I have no memory. But there is a sense of I'm getting a sense of completion from her. Now, I don't know if you've just finished something, some sort of cyclic thing that you were going through, but there is an end coming. So please let it finish. Stop trying to interfere with it, and get it going. Oh, look, mate, sorry, she's a nag as well. Sorry. She's just like look, she wants you to cut things and tie things. So she wants you to end things. You're carrying too much, mate. You are carrying too much, but you have the world card here, okay? So this is kind of what I was feeling from her. You've got it. Everything that you've worked for is coming to fruition. So once it does, let it go, okay? She's saying, let it go, let it go. Because what I'm feeling here is some real stress in the gut. All right. So you're being asked to let that go now. I know it's difficult for you, but you've got to let some stuff go. Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Okay. So Dana Harris said, thank you so much. You have Diane saying validation. Daughter is not a saver. She spends too much. Harry Cathy is on. Fabulous. Hi, Kathy. Jen said, thank you. Can't wait for 2026. 2025 was a horrible year for her. Looks like there's a bit of a theme there. Christine said, new role in different department, going from lodging claims with insurance to booking holidays for people. That sounds so much more up your alley.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so a better vibe that I need to be in. Amazing, Christine. Good for you, darling. And please continue to like. And then you've got obviously Bernadine who said thank you. And you've got Graceful from YouTube. Thanks, Terry. Looking forward to the new year. Blessings for the festive season. Thank you. Same to you, darling. And just a reminder.
Yes. Oh, sorry, go.
No, I was just going to say, yep.
The lady who was talking about the travel stuff, if she has her own little thing going on in her head, and to me it feels like Australian travel, then this is the time. If it's been her side hustle, hey, I'd really like to do these sort of tours or get these organized. Next year is the year to do it. Start it off slowly, but there is something there for you to run, and it is just for you, okay? It's a little idea that you've got going on. You've got to push forward with it, all right? You're in the right space now.
Love it. Okay, so just also a reminder, we are nearly finished the show, so just make sure you have liked the video and you have shared the video. And once you've liked and shared, you can definitely write a comment saying, hi, I've liked and shared, will I sell my house, or whatever. But we are nearly finished the show, the live stream, so big chance you might not get chosen, obviously, but you can pick up that phone and make that call. In Australia, the number is 02907 10199. International number is +614 888 25177. Amazing Grace, pin 9888. Ben Graham, pin 9166. Blessed Beth, pin 9150. Judah Sky, pin 9125. Leanne the Barefoot Medium, pin 9899. And Natalie Norton Baker, pin 9810. And I'm going to assume that all those psychics have posted on their socials and let people know that they're on. And if they haven't, they should have. All right, Nicole with a K. Hello, Nicole with a K. Is liked and shared, just like a general reading, please. So whatever you really want to tell Nicole with a K.
Well, Nicole with a K, you've got the same thing going on as everybody else. There are contracts around.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, it is. And I love it because the thing about the ring is it says if the ring is at your command, then a marriage is soon at hand. Now, it's not necessarily one of those marriages, but it's you bringing things together. You can make a contract with yourself to do this. Now, If you've also been a little bit worried about stepping out and pushing forward, you have the card of the key. So it's telling me if you want to do something, you have the key with you to unlock it. So do it, because you are coming up to a cross pathway, all right? So go the way your gut is telling you, mate. And if you know that you're ready for a change in direction, then now is the time to do it. You've got everything going for you. You've got a beginnings year. You've got the end of this year to get rid of all that other stuff. So get out there and get amongst it, my friend.
I love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Nicole, darling, and thank you for doing it correctly. Now, I'm going to do you a favor, Leonie, and I'm going to help you again. I'm going to help. See, I'm a nice person. I'm helping these people who I'm totally a nice person.
Totally a nice guy.
I'm a fair person. I wouldn't say I'm nice. I would say I'm fair. But anyway, Leonie has liked and shared, and she's done it correctly. Thank you, Leonie. And her question, she hasn't included it with the liked and shared because she wrote it separately and she did it wrong, and then someone helped her figure it out. And so I'm going to help do the rest for you, okay?
Well done.
I'll tell you what the question is. Leonie has liked and shared, and that's why I'm showing that. I'm not going to show the question because it's not done correctly. Her question is, could you please tell Leonie if Nick and her were in a karmic relationship and what it was that she needed to learn from it? And thank you.
Well, what did you need to learn from it? You needed to learn that, you've got the first card here you've got is the card of the house. Now, the house is finding the people that you want to be with. It's about being secure and being safe and supported by those people. So if you weren't supported in a previous relationship, know that you can have this come up, okay? Because this is about fortune, luck, money, and love. And the other card that you've got is the key. So you do have the key to unlock these things, learning the lessons that you've learned. Don't take them with you. This has been the subcurrent of the sub-theme of what's going on tonight. We've had that quite a lot. You have the keys in your hand now to change your destiny. And I feel that you should, because you've got the bouquet of flowers here. And this is beautiful because this rings a bell of happiness throughout your life. So the things that you've learned, don't carry them with you just because another person, there's another person or around. It doesn't mean they're going to do the same thing. So give someone a chance and you'll be able to unlock the situation. Okay.
Oh, I love that. And thank you, Leonie, darling. Thank you so much. And it's a beautiful photo, by the way, with the snow. I love that. It looks like the trees and the snow and skiing.
It does look nice.
Isn't that
snowboarding?
Beautiful? Or snowboarding or something's going on with the snow, and it's an action shot, and I think it's beautiful. I love that. And love you back, Christine. Thank you, darling. Okay, done that one. Okay, let me see. We just did that one. Cherie, who hasn't been on for so long, we have to show Cherie. I adore Cherie, and she hasn't been on for ages because she's been a little busy bee. Okay, Cherie has said, I've loved and shared. I would love to know if my son will settle into work.
We love a Seattle into work.
Yeah, settle into work, and he has had so much trouble with jobs this year. Okay.
Yeah, look, I'm not surprised because I don't think that he has been doing the jobs that are right for him. What we've got here, though, is the Four of Wands. Now, if you have a look at that, you see there's those wands there, and they've got festoons on the top. Okay, remember, this is about progress. It's a forward progress thing, but it's also about celebration. Okay, it's a lovely card because it's saying you're ready for the opportunity that you've worked for. So all of these things that haven't been good for him, they've taught him something. So you know what? If you're not loving what you do, then don't do it. If he's ready to start something new, and I feel that he is, then now is the time for him, okay? But he's got to go with his heart, what he's feeling, okay? I always say this, whatever COVID taught us, it was really don't stay somewhere and do something that you don't love because, we're not here for a huge amount of time. So it's time for him to find something that he really, his heart really, really helps him with. And then he will settle into it, okay? There's a whole lot there waiting for him.
Love it, love it, love it. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, I'm just going to give you this feed. Andrew has said, liked and shared, just need to know about my new relationship soon. Will there be a new relationship for Andrew soon?
Okay. Does he have a new relationship, or does he want to know about?
I think he wants to know if there will be one.
Okay. Well, let's have a look at that. Well, interesting. Okay. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles are great because they're things. They're like coins. There's something coming to you. Aces are change cards. This is a card of beginnings, and it's saying it's the right time to take the action that you need. So if this is a new relationship you're in, then you know what to do. It's about pioneering. It's really about you being your authentic self, really sort of stepping out there and showing who you are. I think that it can be positive for you. I just don't think that you've had enough confidence in yourself to do it. All right. You've got the card of the moon. So it'll happen very soon. So be positive around it. You're steering the ship. This is wonderful. And you've got the cross pathways. So again, just because it's happened before, don't think it'll happen again. All right. Try and hope for the best. Keep your mind clear and just follow what's happening.
Terri.
Don't try and fight it.
Terri. Amazing. No, you were perfect. It's just I've got to keep the show under a certain amount.
I know, I'm sorry. I took
no, because I've got to wrap up the show so I can say bye to you. Otherwise, I just have to get you off.
Yeah, I know. An hour and a half.
Yeah, they've told me I need to keep going over, and I keep getting in trouble for it. So I have to keep it right under so they can use it for a video or whatever. So Terri, my darling, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on in all the things. Thank you so much. Are you able to log onto the phone lines, or you're not able to tonight? Just so I know.
Not tonight. As I said, I just recently had major surgery, and
that's right. Yes.
I got some heavy drugs coming to me.
Totally understood. Totally understood. I get it. Now, darling, okay, I've got to let you go so I can wrap this show up. Thank you so much for joining us. Terri, you know you're more than welcome whenever you can be on. And have a great Christmas, darling. And I'm so glad that you were able to come on tonight. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thanks, everyone.
You're wonderful. Thanks, Terri. Bye. I've got to really do my best to keep this show on time. And obviously, as you know, I have to wrap up the show at the very end. So I'm thinking, oh my gosh, if I don't finish with the psychic, the show is going to go over when I wrap up, which always happens. And I keep being told, Harry, we keep telling you stop doing that. I'm like, I know, I'm trying. Okay, so I just had to sneak that last one in because I saw it and I thought, oh, let's just sneak that one in. And I'm going to wrap up the show now. Thank you all so much for joining us. It was an absolutely amazing show. Now, just before I sign off, remember the number in Australia is 02-907 10199. Our international number is +61 4 888 25177. You've got Amazing Grace on pin 9888. You've got Ben Graham on pin 9166. You've got Blessed Beth on pin 9150. And you've got Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810. They're all available for you to call right now. The website is psychictvinternational.com. And remember, I will be back next Saturday. And you've got Michael DeMarco, who will be on Thursday. That will be the last Thursday show of the year. So you've got Michael DeMarco on Thursday night, and you've got me on Saturday night. Thursday night, that will be the final show for the year. You've got a couple more Saturdays to go. So I will see you next Saturday at 8 o'clock Australian Eastern Time. Same place, same time. And be well and enjoy the rest of your week. See you all then. Good night, everyone. And I've just done that. Perfect timing. Yes.